You may cringe at the thought of spiders, with good reason. They do help get rid of pesky insects, but some spiders can leave nasty bites. One of the most dangerous spiders in America lives right here in Georgia, the brown recluse. Thankfully, it's rare, but WAOB News 10's Tayleigh spoke to an Albany man who was bitten by one and says, you need to watch out for spiders. So warning, some of the images in this story are graphic.
As fall leaves a task for many homeowners, they'll go into their sheds for yard equipment, head into attics for winter clothes and decorations, and snuggle under the covers to keep warm. These dark places are perfect hiding spots for spiders.
I would say we see hundreds of bites a year.
Dr. Alfred Woodward at Phoebe Putney Memorial sees them all. Bites from bugs, animals, and spiders. Dennis Erickson says a brown recluse bit him while in bed 7 years ago. Here's a picture from 2003.
I waited about 2 to 3 weeks too long. After I got bit, I kind of let it go because I'm a man. I can handle the stuff.
That's when it got worse. 2 spots festered up on his right leg and one on his left.
I remember cutting off my sweatpants. I cut them off so that nothing was touching that. I had to go to a meeting for my company up in Atlanta. I bought a pair of real loose pants, and I walked around holding them off my leg. I didn't want anybody to touch my leg. That's all I knew. Don't touch me.
Not only did he experience pain for months, other wounds began to appear.
I was getting them in the inside of my nose, and I got those for months after. Erickson
says he cleaned the area constantly and took antibiotics.
You wash it as lightly as you can because it hurts like the dickens, and just you peel away the dead flesh.
Dr. Woodward says in most cases antibiotics won't heal a brown recluse bite. He says rice is a good option. Rest, ice, compression, elevation.
Most people that we see that say they've been bitten by spiders, in fact, haven't been bitten at all.
He says it's most likely MRSA, a staph infection resistant to common antibiotics that causes sores or boils. Several years ago, Palmyra diagnosed some spider bites, which turned out to be MRSA. Erickson says the pain was just too powerful to be anything else.
It gives me heebie-jeebies, yeah. I mean, it really hurts. It was amazing how bad that pain was.
The tissue damage from a brown recluse bite usually occurs within hours. That's what happened with a patient in Alabama. Minimal bruising quickly advanced to severe stages of necrosis, killing and blistering the skin.
I can't believe a man would let his hand get that bad. I know how painful that was and how stupid I was for waiting so long.
This is very typical. I don't think there's a whole lot you can do after a brown recluse spider has bitten you. You just have to wait. It should be looked at least every day.
Brown recluses span from Midwest states to West Georgia. Over the past 6 years, scientists have identified 19 brown recluse spiders in the state, with 1 bite recorded, according to UGA entomologist Nancy Hinkle. That doesn't mean more haven't occurred. Erickson says his doctor was sure the characteristics reflected a brown recluse bite.
Brown recluses are probably one of the most misidentified spiders out there.
Ben Roberts with Chehaw Park says in some cases, brown house spiders are commonly mistaken as brown recluses.
There are a lot of house spiders, just brown house spiders, that will cause the same type of tissue damage. It doesn't have to be, based upon an allergic reaction, doesn't necessarily have to be a brown recluse.
They're about the size of a quarter, with a violin shape on the back. They have 6 eyes compared to most with 8, and make small webs not out in the open. They tend to hide in dark, cramped spaces underneath wood pilings, in closets, pillowcases, or garments. Before you get into your clothes, work shoes, or garden gloves, shake them out, check inside and out before you put them on, and lace up. Erickson didn't see his assailant either, even though the bite took several months to heal.
And it itched for years.
He's not mentally scarred and has no phobias, but as he goes into his attic or gets into his bed, he'll remember where they like to hide.
All spiders are venomous, but most really aren't that dangerous, and normal pest control will keep most of them out of your home. Researchers at the University of Georgia say you shouldn't worry too much about brown recluses. Only 58 sightings have ever been confirmed in Georgia.